Hello, Professor Bright here, and I just saw a ship go that way, so we're heading out. Welcome back to the Sunless Skies Early Access, of course. But I just saw something that might keep me alive, so we're going after it. I saw you. I just saw it. It just went off the screen and it... Okay, well... Hi, this is Professor Bright, and welcome back to the Sunless Skies, where we're dying. Or close to dying. We'll be dying in the near future, most likely, because we are down to less than a barrel of fuel, less than a crate of supplies, our terror situation is just deteriorating even further and further, and we're down to 2 hull. Oh, and we only have 6 out of 10 crew members left. So, yeah, we have nothing going for us, except we have some port reports, and a person who needs to be delivered back to New Winchester, the retiring filmmaker. Keep going. Go. Don't you dare stop. You're not allowed to break down on me. And that puts us up to 4, which, sadly this won't tell me exactly what... Oh, there it is. Current condition, haunted. Which is, you know, bad. We did just throw someone's scarf out to a corpse that wasn't actually there, but... Well, anyway. Suffice to say, last episode was exciting and challenging. And, well, quite the thing, shall we say. Thank you. At least now I can look into the black void where stars should be. That makes things better. Uh-huh. Yeah, just quickly. There we go. I can't tell if that's background or foreground. I can't risk that, though. Because, again, 2 hull. Just 2 hull. And if I'd found that locomotive that was supposed to be just right off screen, I'd be in a much better condition. As is, we're going to be starving, and we're going to probably run out of fuel just before we get back to port. Yeah, I just don't see a way around this. We're pretty well dead at this point. Which, admittedly, is something I expected to happen last episode, so in a way, this is kind of okay. I can justify it that way. You know, we expected to die earlier, and we didn't. So it's okay that we're dying, you know, just a little bit later. Means we, beat expectations, I suppose. Hi, whoa, what? Oh, right, we're, you know, starving. Work alongside the crew. Can toil warm you? Can companionship? Apparently. The exertion drives back the cold, but the company is muted. Are the crew comforted by your presence or stifled by it? Don't know, and unfortunately you can't be made into fuel. Which does mean this is a bad idea, but... Well, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out fighting. And there we go. Die. Your engine dies, your vessel splits apart. The cold takes you. Now I'm curious. Want to check something. Because I definitely saw a ship not that far away. Do I have to rebuy the fuel? I don't, thank God. But seriously, I saw a locomotive and it was around here. I don't know where it is. But... I'm gonna try one more time to actually get back. Although I don't think there's really any way, is there? God. I know I can buy fuel at Magdalene's, but I don't have the money to do that. Trying to think if there's any way... Yeah, pray for rescue, thank you, that's useful. Well, you know, while we're in the area, might as well throw the bat out and see if he finds anything. Nope, nothing of interest in this area. Which I suppose is good and fine to know. I wonder... well, we're going to try this one more time, and if it fails, we just got to start over from the beginning, which, admittedly, will be an educational experience. For example, I will know not to do those expeditions, or if I do better. Although I'm not entirely clear on how I could have done better. Haven't reviewed last episodes yet, so I don't quite know how I was doing with the whole progress thing. But, we shall see, we shall see. Let me look at the map. It's just me, or do we have a lot more fuel than we did just a moment ago? Because by the time we were by Magdalene's last time, we were well below 51%. So was my just going after that ship the thing that killed us? Because that'd be mildly annoying if that was. Alright. We'll keep going like this for a bit. Can't worry about any cantankerity we find. Only locomotives will be targeted because they're the only thing that could keep us alive. Of course, they'll probably kill us because, again, too hull. But, well, we shall see. We shall see very shortly. Good. I mean, work alongside them again. Now speak, someone in an adjacent compartment's weeping. Well, that didn't go as well as last time. Yep, I think it's about time to call it quits. I mean, I want to keep going just on the off chance that maybe we find someone. Maybe. Just... There's the vaguest possibility, but I don't think it's gonna hold out. I think we're dead in the water. It's not even water, it's space. Yeah, we could eat someone again. Well, you know what? Let's see what this does. Give the body to the skies, and quick, before some fool suggests something unforgivable. You know, like what we did. Wash the body and wrap it in muslin. Gather the crew, mutter a handful of uncertainties. Was the deceased really an example of diligence, or forthright, or well-mannered? Afterwards, open an external door and give them to the winds and the cold and the lazy, lingering mists. And that is the last barrel of fuel gone. Oh, it doesn't just automatically kill you. That's good to know. Well, we've used the last of our fuel. Pray for rescue. The wilderness is wide, there's no hope of rescue, but praying will pass the time. Pipes creak as the water freezes inside them. The sky's cold comes for you. So yes, this captain is officially dead. Back to the title screen. Time to roll up a new one. Ah, dearie me. Of course we accept our disbursement of fuel and supplies. And this time we'll be smarter about it. Hopefully. We could hardly be less intelligent about our use of resources. And our piloting. Now, go out, find me the port, which I imagine is in the same place. I don't know that they've actually... Yeah, Winchester's in the same place at the very least. I don't know if they've gotten the whole procedural generation thing going. You know, where the map changes every time you die and load up a new captain. Not sure if that's a thing yet. But we shall see. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We are going to explore the southeast. Because that's really the only quadrant that we didn't explore at all. I think that's where we head. Yes. Also, we're not going to be buying any trade goods because that ended disastrously last time. Well, I say that. Really, it was just my own incompetence and buying too much of munitions rather than, you know, fuel and supplies. That's fine. Oh, you are an opportunity. Don't you dare disappear on me. You guys all saw that thing up there. Come on, big guy. I got me a powerful need for fuel and supplies. A need you will not be fulfilling because you are not here at all. Hate it when they do that. But maybe he'll show up eventually. Maybe. Who could say? Hi, folks. So, Wolvesy Station. Our fastidious inspector who wants to go to Port Prosper. Long way to the northeast. Okay, so that's in the same place at the very least. Transport our settler. Now, does he say where exactly that is? Would you take me to Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve? I'd love to see the wilderness, from a distance, of course. She smiles benignly as one of your crew carries her steamer trunk on board. And if you'd be so kind, could we do some hunting on the way? I don't know if you read the paper this morning, but the chorister bees have been attacking again. I'll pay you for the trouble of killing them, of course, but only if you do it quickly, and only if you harvest a stinger for me. Oh, she seems to be different from the previous one that we had. Neat. How much does this cost, fully repairing the hull? Costs no sovereigns, thank you. That's useless to me. Ooh. I mean... we have the ambition to... Okay, so the ambition's fixed, essentially. Alright, fixed to the wealth ambition. Was there anything else we wanted? Victory Hall? Suppose we could chat with them. I don't think it does anything for us, though. Nope, all the same as before. I say. Nothing to do here. Onward to elsewhere. Suppose we could technically go after the Fastidious Inspector's events again, but, I mean, right now... What's this? The Fastidious Inspector has a round face, brown eyes, and short dark hair. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. Bid her a good evening, you've work to do. And to you, Captain, I think I shall make a cup of tea. Begin with pleasantries. Your locomotive is being buffeted by a boisterous stellar wind. Perhaps you could talk about the weather? Suppose it is rather gusty, she says. My work requires extensive travel. Grown accustomed to the high wilderness's little tantrums. And your engine weathers them well. Yes, your engine weathers them well. Oh dear. Some of the vessels I've been on couldn't even keep the wind on the outside. Yeah, I'm just gonna bid her good evening. We've all seen that before. We've discussed what needed discussing. Let's move along. Now, with more fuel, supplies, and actually knowing how to fight in this locomotive. Well, sort of. To a degree. After a fashion, I suppose. Curious, if we pass this ring, will we find anything? My only problem with this bat is I don't know the exact range of it. I know it's fairly large, and that... Is that exactly where, Madeline's was? Well, we're gonna find out in a moment. Let's see if we've got procedural generation in... excuse me, what? Oh, a stopped clock. The Fastidious Inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I notice your ship's clock is stopped. Perhaps you permit me to repair it? She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Permit it. You prefer things to be right more than twice a day. Thank you. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back off the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obtuse horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. Compliment her skills again. Her hands are deft and sure. She polishes, she cleans, she reassembles. Thank you, she says, a small, embarrassed silence. Cute. Anyway, moving along. Let's get ourselves to possibly Madeline's, or possibly somewhere else, not sure yet. We shall learn in due time. Kind of really regret actually not just going straight after that ship and then bringing things back, because I mean, I'm talking of course 2 captains ago now, technically. Gah. Just need one more barrel of fuel and we would have made it back there and would have been fine. Ah, well, though. Admittedly, it's early access. Things are going to be difficult, you know, to survive. At least for a bit. Question. So that place apparently doesn't exist. That's somewhat irritating. By the way, Captain, found you a place that doesn't exist. Cool, thanks. Thank you so much. I mean, again, it's early access, you gotta expect some bugs, but... Ooh, that's a mean one. That's a mean one. Ah, dearie, dear me. Alright, want to find 2 more ports. Well, really just want to find 1 more port. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, dear. Come on. Make your way to somewhere else. I wonder if it's because I wish I actually could go back to my map from the previous game, because I'm very curious if that is exactly where Madeline's is, and I've just seen the old map on top of the new map, essentially, if you get what I mean. You know, that that's there only because we died and that used to be a location, but now it isn't a location. If that makes any sense. This looks like where Titania was supposed to be. But I ain't finding nothing. Yep. I think we broke the game. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so we're gonna try something new. Return to the title screen. Huh. Load game. Okay, unfortunately this doesn't mean anything to me, is the problem. Actually, you know what? Let's test something out. So if I load this one, we know this captain's doomed and all. Yeah, that's right where it shouldn't be. Okay, why is... Did he just show me that to taunt me? Because that's a real dick move. You know what? I want to check one thing real quick. Seeing as we have the opportunity. Let's head in this direction. Although, the fact that we had that entire save bugged out, yeah, that's got me kind of worried. But hey, maybe this one is gonna be fine. Sort of. Let's just quickly see. Oh, your supplies, you're not useful. Well, no offense, you're kinda useful, but not really, is the thing. I need another ship. And you ain't a ship. Huh. I might just have to call it quits and see if I can get a save where the map is actually working, because if the bat isn't guiding me to actual locations, that's a bit of a problem, given that it's my main navigational tool. Huh. Well, see if we can salvage this captain, maybe. Or at least find something interesting. Although it's looking very much like that's not going to be the case. Yep. So, we're dead. Don't have enough supplies to do nothing. People are starving. Yep, this is familiar. We're gonna go a bit, see if we run into something, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Well, we've thoroughly confirmed that that save is not salvageable, so that's nice. Unfortunately, it does seem that the other one doesn't work. We'll try one more time, but yeah, it does not look good. Does not look good at all. Maybe reopening the save, maybe it helps. We'll find out shortly. We'll try something simple and just go after Port Prosper. It's kind of a waste. Yeah. That's more or less what I thought. We did see signs that there is procedural generation back in the game, but unfortunately, none of the ports spawned, so it's got me a little bit worried, as you might imagine. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep exploring these terrifying stars. Dearie, dear me. Again, yes, permit this. Compliment. Ignore. I don't even remember sending you out, but okay. If you say I pressed it, I must have pressed it. Dearie me. Although if he's not finding anything here, shouldn't Port Prosper be somewhere relatively nearby? Oh well. We'll keep going. Keep hoping. Hopefully this captain doesn't die as ignobly as the other one did, although it was so close to being salvageable, which is really kind of upsetting for me right now. It's like, if I just... But maybe if I had this other way to... But maybe there's another way for me to save this one, maybe? No. And the game said, nope, there isn't. No way to save him. No matter how much you try, he's dead. Oh well. Still nothing, really. Because we are pretty far out. I would have expected you to find a place by now. Not necessarily the port we're looking for, but just some place. To accidentally spawn in a world where there are no other ports? Because that's an upsetting possibility. Oh, dearie me. I mean, early access is early access. So, that's the sort of possibility that might happen. Hi. You're blinking. And you look slightly different from the other stars. Let's deal with that. You just a dead pixel or something? Nope. It's an actual thing. Peculiar. Alright, we're at the second layer of this map. Let's see if you find anything. Thank God. Oof. You're a bit norther than I would have liked. But now we get to see if this actually is a save that works or not. We shall see in just a moment. Otherwise, we might have to call this short while I try to figure out how to fix this. Oh, that's weird. None of that's behind me, so... Yeah, not liking the possibilities here. Not seeing any background stuff. Well, that's a problem. We don't know yet. Might be that it isn't, but it's looking very much like it is. Maybe if I just... Yeah, those buildings ain't there. Well... Yeah, none of this is here. Also, it doesn't quite look like Port Prosper, does it? Or did Port Prosper look like this? Huh. Curious. Regardless, though, I'm gonna have to call it quits there. I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on here. I'm gonna start new saves, or just figure out what's going on, really. But, for now, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.